Good morning, travel adventures. Today, guys, we're learning more. Today is a Costa Maya day. We're at the port of Costa Maya. For those of you that are coming in new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Jackie Gonzalez. I am an Expedia Cruise travel advisor. For those that have been here before, welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be taking some more classes. Then we're going to have a chance to leave the ship and go check out the port of Costa Maya. We do not have an excursion here today because it's going to be a little late by the time I get off the ship. But yeah, let's get this adventure started here in Costa Maya. Come along. Let's have some fun today. Let's go. Look at how beautiful this view is, guys. It's like a coral reef. And this is your, look at that. It's just so pretty. I don't know if I've shown you, but I think I already did this on our World America ship tour. But yeah, this is deck 6. This is the Jean Philippe chocolate and cafe. It's just so pretty. So yeah, we're here to have some more amazing training. Well, today's training is going to be here in Luna Park. So we're just waiting here. I'm going to show you real quick, guys, just in case. Hey! Well, look at this beautiful telephone booth. This is kind of magical if you guys don't know. I'm not going to tell you why is it magical, but this is really cool and it's a really cool little telephone booth area. All I'm going to say is if you know, you know, and you got to come here to the World America to find out why it's a magical telephone booth. But right now, we're just going to get ready. This area right here where you guys are seeing, this is the pizza and burgers area. It's open till like 2 in the morning on a daily basis. And they have great and amazing pizza, burgers, wings. Oh my God, you got to try the wings for sure here. But yeah, come along, let's continue. We're just waiting here for a little bit to start our class and get in. So I'm going to bring you guys along for that. Yeah.
Paperwork? Tuesday. Yeah. So we are doing a few sessions today. And we're excited to talk about our new itinerary invoicing platform that we're bringing to the network. We're going to go through what it looks like and give you a preview of it, of where we're heading towards. Now, the new itinerary platform, we're in the early days of getting it out there, so we want to show you what the work is, how it's going to start working as we roll it out, but also where we see it going. We're also going to have a lot of time for Q&A at the end. We have about a good solid half hour, so I ask to all of you, if you have a question, don't shout it out, write it down, and then we will absolutely get to it at the end, as well as we have lots of time on the ship for the next few days to answer questions as well. Always happy to chat one-on-one. So the good news for you, you don't have to listen to me for too long, but I'm Dave Mossop. I'm the Senior Manager of our Technology Programs at Expedia Cruises, and really working across a lot of our technology. I'm going to do a little bit of an introduction, and then I'm going to hand it over to Shaga, who's our Senior Product Manager. So she works really deep on the technology, as well as part of our Odysseus platform and the integration. And then Tan, who's one of our Program Managers, who works a lot on the Odysseus, as well as our invoicing technologies. So they're both going to come up here and speak in a little bit. So today's agenda, I'm going to give a quick overview, maybe 5-10 minutes at tops, about kind of where we're at and where we're heading towards with modernizing and updating our technology. Chegg is going to come up and talk about our Odysseus invoicing platform. Dan's going to pop up to do our live demo, talk about how we're starting to test it out. As I said, it's in early days that we've got this platform in place. We're working towards bringing it to life. And then a good time for Q&A. So Q&As at the end, and we'll get every single question. How's that sound? Good. Awesome. Let's get going. So I talked on, I want to say Monday, Friday, what day was that? A few days ago about our technology strategy as a whole. And I talked about our North Star. It's where we're trying to aim towards in terms of like our technology vision and direction. It's that goal in the end. Now, with any North Star, we might get a little off course. There might be bad weather and all that stuff, but we always kind of recalibrate back to our North Star. One of the areas I talked about was building this all-in-one booking tool, but I also talked about back office. So the pieces that drive our business when we make the sale, how do we invoice our customer? How do we give them something? How do we reconcile it? How do we do the commission, all that? So this is where our North Star gets easier and easier as we further adopt the Odysseus platform. Now our goal here is not just to change platforms for the sake of change. It's really to give you tools and technology that make work easier, smarter, and more efficient. So this new platform is a lot easier to use. It's mobile friendly, it's modern, it's more flexible. And it's designed to help give you that chance to accelerate your business. End goal, we want you to spend less time doing administration and paperwork and all that kind of not so fun stuff. More time talking to your customers, building those amazing relationships, and maybe taking a cruise or two. So we are committed to making this a great enhancement to our technology that ultimately saves you time.
Today, I want to walk you through how we are going to make it easier to build and also present a full vacation to our client. As you all know, CTO has been around for so many years and has helped create great experience for clients. But as cruise vacation becomes more complex with additional travel products like air, hotel, insurance, and many more, the current process becomes time-consuming, as you all know. It is outdated. Our focus here is simple. We want to make it easy for you to put all the travel items together and present it to your client in an easy and professional way. Okay, perfect. So many of you mastered the current CTO process, but constantly we are hearing common challenges. The CTO experience is not mobile friendly. Booking and itinerary creation are in two different systems. The CTO experience is also not always intuitive, specifically for the new consultant. It can be quite overwhelming. It can be quite difficult to see the full trip in one place. So, and one of the really important pieces, our current system does not allow you to organize trip items the way that fits the whole vacation, usually by travel date, but there is no way for you guys to do that, and it's like pure manual work on that piece, which is frustrating, and we understand. So overall, building a full vacation takes more time than it should. We are trying to help you and trying to solve that.
I think we can all agree that our existing CTO system does work. Sorry. We're good. Okay. Our existing CTO system does work, but there are some limitations. And we've heard you. Over the years, you have been mentioning how much you would like to build not only invoices, but full itineraries for your customers. In fact, I was speaking with a manager based out of BC yesterday, and she was telling me how some of her consultants are actually creating their invoices by photoshopping and reordering the existing CTO invoices to create that elevated experience for the customers. That really just shows the need and the demand for that itinerary platform and what we want to do to change that. What's great about it is that it's all going to be done in one place, reducing the need to switch between systems. So I'm gonna be walking you through how we're gonna build that full itinerary. Before I jump into the itinerary builder, I'm just showing you again where the technology is going to live. Hopefully this view looks familiar to you all, as it's all built right into Odysseus. As Shagad previously mentioned, we can either create an itinerary from scratch, meaning you're adding a hotel to start, and then maybe adding other travel products later.
One other follow-up, you can also write notes the customer can see on it, but also notes only you can see as well. So if you ever want to write, just intro reference notes, there's stuff there. I think I see you in the middle. I'm sorry. I've already screwed up the process. I'm sorry.
I've got the mic. One of the issues that takes up a lot of our time is not just the original CTO creation, but the updating of it as prices get added. Will this system, like I know, for example, currently we can refresh, update it, but it is totally separate, an island unto itself, if you will, from what the client gets. Will we now be able to just enter the price once, sync it up on the wherever, sync it up, and boom, we have the updated invoice?
Yeah, so for cruise, yes, it'll automatically audit at Odysseus will do random times, generally around payment dates, and it will resync what the cruise line knows of the price to reflect it on the invoice. So it's a lot more real time there. For stuff that you manually add, so like a hotel or shore excursion that you're manually typing in, that stuff you'll still be on the hook for. Those prices don't really change, so you're good there, but a cruise will live update, yes.
Yeah, I'm thinking more of the payments, and yes, I'm specifically talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, so if the customer puts a payment through it on the cruise, or even, and this is the one where that live audit process kicks in, if you were to phone, for example, Princess Cruises or put it in Polar, it'll eventually audit it and update it as well. Odysseus will sync with the cruise line generally around payment dates and then right before final payment to refresh that invoice. So the cruise portion will do that, yes.
Okay. When
Sorry, I'm just gonna add one more note. So every time there is a payment directly with the cruise line, there is a check directly with the cross check.
Yeah.
And when you do that, automatically the payment will be updated. And this itinerary, as we showed, and the invoice, all of them, we have a payment schedule. And every time there is a payment made, let's say for cruise, as Dave mentioned, because it's automatic, it will automatically update the balance due, or it automatically updates the payment that has been added. For other manual item that you added, every time you receive a payment, you can just go ahead and add that payment. The whole total price and balance deal automatically updated.
Well, guys, we just got out of that training. It was really good, very informative. I actually left them with a couple of questions that I had, and they're gonna get back to me on that. So now we're heading to a different type of training, but it was very informative. Got a lot of feedback. There's a new technology that they're building for us. It's gonna be a better way of doing, like the back end office things that you guys don't see. So it was really, really interesting. The things that they're implementing for us. And now we're going to be able to have this one-stop shop where we can put everything into like an invoice and be able to put pictures and do different kinds of things like that for you. But that's like when you're doing a more curated like itinerary that has like flights, hotels, shore excursions, and different things like that. So it's good to always learn something new and innovate, and be able to help you guys with something completely amazing. So yeah, so we learn about invoicing. They're actually changing all of that. So hopefully you guys are liking this type of vlog, and we're just going to continue to learn. We're going to the next session, and then we're going to take a little break for lunch, and we have another session right after that. So we will probably be finishing with training here, I would say about 3:45 p.m. It is right now 9:16, and yeah, we already did one class. So I'm right now walking to my next class. So come along, stay here with me. Let's learn something different. since we're in the port of Costa Maya, we get to walk through the casino so you guys can see it. This casino is the non-smoking section, and they actually have a smoking section in a little private area, which is called the box, which is here. So it's like they're just all in there in one. This is the bar. And right now we're going to the panoramic lounge to do our second part of the training. Here we are. So we're just gonna wait here a little bit.
New ships are coming out. Things are changing. We're in an ever-evolving industry, so it's really important to brush up your knowledge for every promotion. And then review and adapt your value pitch. Why should your customers book with you during this promotion at this time? Really get that down so it can roll off your tongue. Okay, what do you have to do to launch a promotion? Host an event, yes, for sure, or support your center event, whatever's happening, if your franchisee is having one. What else?
Call list.
Call list, I love you guys. What else? Maybe follow up on leads that come in, right? Or pass them on to someone else in your center if you don't have capacity to take them on. And social posts, yes, whoever said that, totally. So for launch, you want to reach out to your 7 Seas Club, and you can find those top customers in your call list and your community. Engage your online community through social media. And someone said, most of your centers will be hosting events. If they're not, you can promote the virtual event. Now, for layer, Tezun mentioned this, but once you've got your customers and once you know that they're ready to book, you want to get them the most value as possible, right? Because we have our exclusive offer, but that will most likely combine with EES groups, member prices, one key. Plus, obviously, the cruise line will have additional maybe perks that your customers could get, like a military credit, right? And so how much layer can you get that customer? Or how much layer can you get that customer? How much value can you layer for that customer? And then you want to identify those upsell and cross-sell opportunities. And then you want to lock in that booking. How do you lock in bookings? Deposits, what else? Add in all the extras, because we all know that a booking is not done once the deposit is added, right? They can still cancel that booking. And so you want to add the complete vacation and insurance, and then ask for referrals, right? The more people that want to come, the more exciting that trip's going to be for that customer. And then the more money in your pocket as well, maybe. Okay, so these are the 10 most powerful tactics for promotional success. And today we're going to talk a little bit about learn, launch, and layer, all of them. And to start, I'm going to pass it off to, oh yeah, you can take a picture of this. Take a picture of this if you'd like. I'm going to pass it off to Cindy from Princess to help us brush up our Princess knowledge.
Thank you so much, Priscilla. Thank you. How is everyone doing today?
Good.
Yes? Everybody hear it? Let's see. Friendly reminder. When is 3-day sale again? What are the dates?
June 11.
Very good. Very good. Everyone gets a free Alaska brochure for that one. That's an ongoing joke from one of the team members. How's everyone ready for 3-day sale? You're getting ready? You've got your customer list going. Everything's going. I have to say that significantly proud. For 22 years, this is our 22nd year, and I already see the momentum in each and every one of you guys. Being here on Anchor for this week, I can see the excitement Many of you are talking already about what you're doing at your centers, how you're inviting your customers. It is going to be a successful year. You agree? We have to. We have to raise the bar. Our partnership means so much to what we do together. It just transforms our relationship even further. We want to continue to raise that bar. So with me this week is Nikki Taylor here. She's our national account manager. And you know that she's been with Princess for 1 year. We threw her into the deep end of the ocean last year. She started with us several days before anchor, and she took on 3-day sale last year when we went into the non-refundable deposit. And she's like, I got this. So this year, smooth sailing, right? She's got it. Without question, also our commitment in regards to also being here throughout this week is Mary Jensen. She's my counterpart. She is the director of the East Coast. She has over 14 BDMs that are working with her to ensure that their calendars are scheduled and ready to go. Joel just recently joined us also from our sister company in the Vancouver area. Clock full, definitely his calendar is ready and going. And Stephanie Bronson, also our BDM in the Southeast Territory of Florida. So we are here, we're committed to you guys. We want to make sure this 3-day sale is as successful as it should be. And we always commit to do that for you guys.
We just finished our training with our Princess 3-day sale that is coming up from June 11 to the 13th. So if you are a person that enjoys Princess or maybe thinking of maybe checking out Princess, this is a great time to actually call me and check out all the different Princess perks that you can get. You can get up to $1,200 in onboard credit. Even if you do a balcony for 2 people, you are looking at a $400 onboard credit. And if you're military, you get an extra $100 onboard credit on top of that. And if you have Carnival shareholders, you get another $100 on top of that. So yeah, it's a really good sale. It starts in June 11, ends on the 13th. So give me a call if you're interested. I will be doing a live stream a little closer to that June date and provide you all of the different perks. But if you have questions now, feel free to call me and I'll be more than happy to answer all of those questions for you guys.